Hi, Isaiah here at Lancaster County Marine. Today I'm in our showroom and we're going to take a look at a new boat here for sale, Chaparral 196 SSI. This is a beautiful package in the Vapor Edition with the dark navy blue bottom, and Chaparral does a fantastic job with the accent stripe down the side here on the deck, just incorporating, the whites and the blues. This entire package would just look stunning with either a white truck or a dark blue truck. This boat sits on a Coyote trailer. This trailer is a single axle with disc brakes, and you can see probably the coolest feature that people really like about these trailers is that the tongue simply swings in for when it's in the garage. Takes up less room and just takes away that stumbling block as you walk around the trailer so you don't have something to trip over. While we're looking at the bow of the boat here, some really awesome features that stand out. First off, for a 19.5-foot boat to have an anchor locker right up front here is really stunning. This boat is called a wide tech. So what they do is they widen out the bow of this boat, and you'll see how much room when we climb in the bow I have when I'm sitting in there. It's just a stunning amount of space for a smaller craft. And when they do that, they give you plenty of space here to add on a locker. By the way, Chaparral uses all stainless steel hardware when they do this locker hinges and latch. They also have stainless steel pull-up cleats. You're going to have 8 of those cleats surrounding the boat, and they simply pull up when you want to use them, but simply tuck away so they're not snagging you if you would have to climb over the bow of this boat. That's another thing. You'll see they put an on-skid up here so your feet can grip it. Then looking down the front of the boat here, you'll see we have some stunning docking lights, and we're going to power those up then and show you how bright they really get. If you're docking this boat at night, it's a really nice feature to have. You also have a stainless steel bow scuff plate up front here, so no more are you winching the boat in and scratching up the gel coat surface on your boat when it kind of wears through that roller in time. So you've got a nice protective plate right there to protect the boat. Let's take a walk and we'll look at the stern of the boat. So at the back platform here, first off, this is a mega ton of space here. You take a look, this swim platform has a lot of room here. I've got really long legs, and this gives me plenty of room to actually sit back here comfortably. Other things to note, we have dual gas fills, left and right side in this boat. So no more do you have to think about, hey, my fuel fill is on the right side, or you're not gonna forget that. You can basically pull into the gas station, it don't matter which direction, pull close and fill up the boat. Very simple. We also have a stereo remote on the opposite side over here. So we have full access to powering the stereo on and doing the volume. We also have a trim button there so we can manually install our trim clips onto the outdrive for towing purposes. We can handle that all from right back here at the platform. Nice feature to have. Where I'm sitting right here, we'll take a look at our boarding ladder. This is a stainless steel boarding ladder, telescopic. You see their finish work and their detail here. They do beautiful gel coat work inside the locker there, but this ladder telescopes out, gives you 3 steps. Nice thing about the ladder too, you've got basically 2 handles on this boat. You've got one to get you up to the platform right here, and then you've got another handle Chaparral does right up here, so you kind of have those stepping stones. You can safely board the boat. Wakeboarders will really like this. I also like how this compartment latches down when you close it. It has a stainless steel latch here and has some nice stainless steel hinges to close it up. Now as we board this boat, no more are you standing on cushions as you board the boat. You simply have a cushion right here that if you lift up to the high position, folds open, giving you a nice breezeway to kind of walk in. So inside the boat here, this first cushion as well is removable. First person on the boat takes that cushion out. Everybody else can simply board from the stern of the boat right there on the platform, and you've got easy stepping stones right into the boat. As you saw as we climbed in, we have a Bimini top on this boat. This Bimini top will give shade coverage for the entire cockpit area right here. It is a really nice coverage area that it does provide. So if you want some shade, deploy that top and you'll be good. We're going to take a look at the bow of the boat now. Chaparral uses a very nice high windshield here to deflect all the air over top of the driver when you're sitting behind the wheel. It's a really comfortable helm seat right here. High windshield, and that just folds open so we can now have access to the bow of this boat. As you look in here, you'll notice we have a bow filler cushion, so if you choose to kind of have a full lounge space up front here, if you want to fully lounge out, you can do that. There are also, Chaparral on this boat has wrapped cushions around the entire surface area here, so you can do what I'm doing here. You can lay here, you've got stainless steel grab handles, there's stainless steel cup holders up here. We're going to move this cushion out of the way to show you how much space you've got if you have multiple people kind of riding up front here. There's a lot of leg room here. I'm about 6 foot, so you can see plenty of leg room right here. You could have 2 riders up here. People are sitting like this, you can fit even more people up here. This is a 9-person capacity boat, so plenty of room to fit the entire family inside this boat. Chaparral, it loves putting storage in their boats, so we incorporate storage under our front cushions up here on either side. You can see there is a bow cover for this boat, and there is a cockpit cover included as well, and those will simply snap around the bow and the cockpit areas. You have storage under the cushions up front here, and also noting we have stainless steel speakers up front here. So the sound system has speakers all throughout the boat for the bow and the cockpit area. Let's take a look back here at the helm. As we sit behind the wheel here, we have a tilting steering wheel. We have a good amount of gauges going on right here. So what we've got, we have from left to right, we have our trim gauge. We also have our tachometer, speedometer here on the right, and then we have our fuel gauge far on the right. Little glove box kind of storage area right in the middle there. That also could be upgraded to add, I believe it's the Garmin unit into that position. We have a compass on the top. And then looking through our switches here, we're going to have our horn, the blower, manual bilge pump. We have our nav light that's going to light up the bow light up front, and then we have a stern light that plugs in the back. We have docking lights, and here you'll see the power of the docking lights. You can see if you look up at the bow there, you're going to see how the lights are lighting up the boats there. Power it on and off a couple times just to show you that. These lights are really bright, and it really makes, you know, coming into the dock at night or the trailer very simple to see. Courtesy lights light up the cockpit area. That is such a cool feature on the Chaparrals. They use an LED, it's a blue light, and it really has a cool mood lighting to it. We also have stereo over here that we can operate right from the driver's position. And this is very simple. We have our volume controls here. Change the radio station if you please. You also have the ability to hook your phone up to the stereo system. Go in the glove box to do that. And right here you have a power port. And when you swing the sky open here, you have USB or auxiliary inputs that you can use for your phone. You can see we have stainless steel speakers in the cockpit here on either side. Chaparral is also incorporating cup holders at both positions, and you'll notice they love to put on here stainless steel grab rails in different spots where you're going to use them. Nice thing also about the helm here, first off, we have our controls right over here that does our power trim, does our forward and reverse for the motor. This motor is a 4.3 liter, 220 horsepower Mercruiser. The flip up bolster here when you're standing behind the wheel. When are you going to do that? Actually, that's a feature you will use quite a bit if you do any kind of tubing or wake surfing. When you're running this boat at a low speed and the bow is up high, that's when you're going to need to stand up as a driver, and that's really nice to have that flip up bolster for that time. Seat, as you can see, will also swivel. You can turn it around. You can move it in and out closer to the helm to get the right leg length position right there. More storage as we look through here. Big storage right there. That'll fit your bigger things like your skis, wakeboards, items like that that you might take along in the boat. All the carpet in this Chaparral snaps out, so this is a cool feature. When you snap the carpet out, if you want to leave it at home, say you want to take this boat out and do some fishing, you can do that. You have non-skid under here. It's very comfortable on your feet. It's also nice if you just want to take that carpet out and clean it and scrub it. So, you get it dirty, you can take it out and kind of clean it in the garage at home. You don't have to clean it in the boat. It is removable. On the bow here, one more thing I should mention is that we have a door here that we can simply close the bow off. You can also see we have our stereo system right there. So the Clarion, that's the main head unit, and then we're gonna have two remote positions, one at the driver that we noted, and one at the back platform. What's cool about the back platform area here is that we have a nice lounge seating. When we kick this cushion up like you see it, you can lay back here and you get some nice back support. Great sun pad just to lay out, get a good tan. The other thing with that cushion, it does a few things. So as we showed you earlier, as you're boarding the boat, you can kick the cushion up to a high position to give you plenty of room to climb on and off the boat right there. You also can take this cushion and simply just flatten it out. When you're underway and kind of running this boat, that's how you're going to set that cushion up right there. While we're talking about the motor compartment area, stainless steel shocks to pivot this open here. And you'll notice there we have the 4.3 liter Mercruiser. We can explain more about the motors when you stop on in our showroom and take a look at the boat. On the right here we have our Igloo Cooler. This is a nice feature because you can basically just take the cooler into the house, put your ice in, your drinks in, bring it out to the boat, load it right into the boat. And when you're done for the day, just empty it out. Very simple. On the other side here, this also is storage over here. Chaparral's all about storage. We talked about that a few times. So Chaparral, you'll notice, will give you tons of storage in these boats, realizing that you're going to have a lot of life vests and a lot of gear to take along. So more storage yet. When we look in this compartment, big storage. There is also a battery switch off to the right side on this boat. So it ensures every time you turn that switch off, the next time when you turn it on, you're going to have life in your battery. That's a quick look at our Chaparral 196 SSI. Stop on in our showroom and take a look at this boat for yourself. And let us know if we can do anything to help you. We'd love to earn your business. I'm Isaiah. Thanks for watching.